Alright guys, so we got a quick mod today and I got a little helper with me. So I got the Ford Racing Strut Tower Brace. It should only be about a 15-minute install. Now this brace did come with the K-brace part. However, as you can see, my car already didn't have one. So either way, this is going to be an upgrade. I was originally going to get the Mishimoto or the Steeda brace, and those are just 2-point braces anyways. But I actually found this on Craigslist for a really good deal. If you've ever felt the K-brace, it is very heavy, and saving weight on this car is something I am trying to do. And here soon I will be doing major things to save weight on the car, like rear seat delete, newer seats, aluminum drive shaft, stuff like that. So weight savings is something that's important to me on this car. So I will not be installing the K-brace. We'll just be doing the 2-point strut bar. And again, it should only be 15 minutes. So let's get to it. So all we have to do for this install is we'll start over here and we're going to take the battery cable off so it's easier to work with. Then we will take this off right here. We have to undo this bolt and that bolt. And then once those bolts are undone, as you can see, I already have the spacers right here. So it's even. And then we just got to put the 2 bolts on that and tighten those ones back up and put the battery back on, and that is it for this install. Like I said, this is very quick. Just figured I would show it anyways, just for people that might be thinking about doing this. Now, if I were to install the K-brace, it's still not that hard. All you have to do is take 7 pop clips out of there, and then you already have to undo the 2 bolts right there. So there's about 3 more bolts on this side right there, and then another bolt right there underneath the I think it's called the cowl panel or something like that. Now the directions say to take the windshield wipers off, but you don't have to do that. After you take the pop clips off, you can just kind of pry the plastic and give you enough space to take the bolts out and then slide the K-brace. Again, it's still probably only an extra 15-20 minutes to install the K-brace, but if anyone's ever felt this, when you see it in pictures, it seems like a thin piece of steel, but this thing is pretty thick and solid. This thing weighs a lot. So again, it's not a matter of it being too much harder to install that. It's just a matter of saving weight and kind of weighing out the pros and cons. So let's get to the install. Try to prop you guys up to where you can see. Alright.
The glowing one is blue, white. And last time it was really small, this dark blue, and now it's light blue, dark blue. White is all shaded. Right? It's glowing. And it can break, right?
Right, buddy.
Then it's not when I punch it. It's a glow.
now that everything is in place, I'm going to torque these down. The torque specs are 41 foot-pounds. You definitely do not want to over torque these, especially if you're keeping the plastic piece on like I am and not installing the K-brace. Basically, if you don't have the performance package or if you don't have the K-brace, half of this right here that the K-brace replaces is plastic. So when you replace that K-brace, you take this section off, which literally looks like a plastic version of the K-brace, but it ends right there and doesn't connect to here, obviously. You would want to take that off and then replace it with the metal part. So now everything is torqued down. The spacers and everything work perfect. Everything's level. So now we'll just hook the battery back up and we're done.